Northern Ireland's always been different. In the sense that it has a land border, always has. Devolution occurred first in Northern Ireland. Some have suggested, for example, that Scotland could have a similar deal to Northern Ireland. That just shifts the problem to the border between England and Scotland. It doesn't deal with the issue of the border in Ireland. I think we have to be flexible as far as Northern Ireland is concerned. When it comes to biosecurity, for example, Northern Ireland is different. It's part of the island of Ireland in terms of biosecurity, and therefore there are checks on animals and food moving into Northern Ireland from GB. Similarly, the energy market is an island-wide market on the island of Ireland. So Northern Ireland is a little detached from GB in any event. For me, what's hugely important is we move pretty swiftly to a situation where there is no room for grievance. What does that mean? Well, there needs to be set up, as I mentioned before, a council of ministers where we all have a voice. It can be an equal voice in terms of voting, and I know that Mark Drakeford has suggested a weighted voting system to reflect the size of England, which I think is perfectly sensible. But if there's any suggestion that Westminster is accreting powers to itself or running over the smaller nations, I think there are dangers there. At the end of the day, the UK is a union, just like the EU is a union. It's older, no question about that, but it's still in many ways a multinational union. It's a union of support. That's why I think it's hugely important that this is done, that we recognise that the UK has to change in order to reflect its constituent parts and in order for people to feel that they're being listened to.